Hello miners, Rusty coming at you with another knife review. Today, taking a peek at the Ganzo G734. This is in 440C. It's what I call a hammer knife. That means we got Ganzo on this side. You can see the hammer in the logo. In my opinion, this is inspired by the Spyderco Stretch. Maybe the Stretch XL. I don't know the Spydercos that well. Got it on Amazon, something like 20 bucks. And it's got G10, and it's got an Ontario rat-like pocket clip, but the rats do not work on there. The holes might line up, but the Ganzo holes are, screws are a bigger diameter. This goes right along with some of the knives I'm shooting, which the spider hole and the belly that I'm liking. It has a finger move forward position and some jimping. We'll take it inside and compare it to Spyderco, if I remember. And planning on dyeing this one. And I'll just tell you what I was hoping, what I had my thoughts were was to dye it purple. I don't know how that'll turn out. And then take it down to an engraving shop and have them cut in a Joker face. And you can get some what they call free vectors online to take it to the engravers. But I'm not sure if they're going to cut G10. They talk about, what are those? Fluorohydrocarbons, you know, God dang it, poly stuff in the materials that you're not supposed to inhale. And I'm not sure if the epoxy, they were going to look into that. Also, what I noticed, I'm going to check and see if your hammer knives, because a Ganzo will either have Ganzo on the blade or Firebird, and sometimes they're milled, and these liners are not. Got me thinking maybe Ganzo isn't and Firebird is, but I'll have to take a look at my knives. So stick around, we'll go inside. And we're inside, and what the hell, Rusty? I thought you said you were going for purple. Well, guys, I was going for purple, and I used the same color. It's graphite that I used on this knife. Now I did, this is my Civivi, or my Sencut. Oh, what do they call that? Waxahachie. I did a fade, so you can see the lighter purple to what we might call the darker purple. And again, I was hoping that I would get that, and I could take down to an engraving shop and have like the, oh, what is it? The, who's that guy? He's dead now. Played the Joker. Not Jack Nicholson, the younger guy. Anyways, I think I'll stop now, put an image of what I was trying to get on the handle. And hopefully through the magic of editing, I made that work. But now, I may see, again, we're going to see if they will work with me and put on, you know, these are pretty flat scales. I'll take them off, and maybe I'll do a frag pattern, and you're going to have that orange and this, what I'm going to call brown pole. There's just a hint of purple, but mostly it's brown. And maybe brown pole's not a good word. Might be something you might find in a, you know, like a gay sex shop or something. And I'm not into that kinky stuff like that. Or am I? So anyways, this is the Ganzo. I said I'd check some other hammer knives, and I did. This is a 741, and it has no milling. And this, is a Ganzo G732, and it has milling, as well as the Ganzo knife on there. Both of these, by the way, do offer the round hole for the Spidey flick. So you can check out my video on this. I had this back when I was a youngster, a couple years ago. And I now can Spidey flick it. So, oh, let's get this one out. This is the rat. We're going to do a nice comparison. This thing is, you know, just about the same size as a rat. It would make a nice alternative to the rat if you wanted to gift them, if you can still find them. What are we going to have here? Geez, these things are 35 something odd dollars. With Oz 8, this 440, I do believe, and I believe it's been shown to have better edge retention. We're looking at 20 bucks. So I do love my rat. I carried this the last couple days, and it bit me, and it bit me hard. So what I was doing is I did sharpen it, and I picked the crabgrass, and then I was splitting it, and then it wasn't, you know, I could whittle it, so to speak, and I was trying to chop, and I whacked my finger, and I was chopping pretty hard, so I lost a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to go in. It's been about 7 hours ago. Whoop. And still won't stop bleeding, but not looking for any sympathy here. Okay, so I might do a frayed pattern. If I do, I'll show that to you guys. Just kind of wanted to get it out there. I don't know if this one's going to be around that much longer. You know, kind of like a discontinued model. Something in that lineup. But there's a peek at those pocket clips. Give you guys a comparison. I will tell you, I do prefer the rat for the ergos. So if you like whoever you're gifting a knife to, gift them the rat. If it's a youngster, they can get used to this. This would be a nice knife to learn on. So, okay guys, thanks for hanging with the miner. Hey, there was something I wanted to do, and that would have been the sharpness test. So, let's grab a foam peanut here and see how this did from... Okay, so it's one of those, kind of those defective nuts. Not horrible. Well, let's see what the... Okay, so that's a sharpened edge. This is Ganzo with a rusty miner edge on it. Okay, so you guys can see, oh, hit another. Sometimes these peanuts have, I swear they got something hard in them, but I'd say it's sharp, it's a pass. I can do better with my edges, or I may just, you know, do it at another time. So, there we go. Thanks again.